From the director of Slacker, Dazed and Confused, Waking Life, and Bernie comes a 3-hour epic about life. Boyhood. This film was part of the SF International Film Festival, and I had the utmost pleasure of seeing it with a sold-out crowd at a really old movie palace called the Castro, built in 1922. And best of all, Richard Linklater was there, and he had this Q&A at the beginning with actually Parker Posey. I was up like way in the balcony, so I didn't have the best view of him, unfortunately, so no picture proof, but I can tell you that I was among many fans who got to enjoy his stories and sense of humor. So with Boyhood, this film is basically summarizing this kid's life from the time that he is 5 years old until he's 18 and in college. The way that Linklater condenses time in this film is so extraordinary, and while I haven't fully explored his filmography, I doubt that any film will match the brilliance and ingenuity that is this story. The film is 3 hours long, okay, but I swear you don't notice it. Like, time just disappears. I literally could not tear my eyes from the screen. The concept alone is ambitious, like wildly ambitious, but the fact that it got made and it's done, like, that makes me know for a fact that this film will inspire generations of filmmakers starting right now. It's not a documentary, but it feels like one because it's just that real. Like, it doesn't feel like there's any acting or dialogue that was pre-written. It's just people interacting, living life, and there just happen to be a camera there. And that is true filmmaking. That is what you go for. My one and only problem is I thought there were a few too many cliche characters, like teachers and stepdads. The way they were written, it was just like, really? But otherwise, this was just one of the most enjoyable films I've seen as, like, not just as of late, but just like in the last few years, really. I just fell in love with the story, and by the end, I feel like I really knew these characters inside and out. The most amazing part was that the theater, while the movie was playing, was just dead quiet. And I could just feel this energy surging all around us, and I just felt that we were all emotionally in sync. Depending on the film, I really don't care if I'm like the only one in the theater or just part of a small group. Like, in Insidious Chapter 2, for instance, I was literally the only one in the theater watching that movie, and I didn't care. But with this, I just feel like without an audience, sort of like when you see a film like, Batman or The Avengers, it's just like, you'll lose something when you can't share a gasp or a laugh. Because when you do, it's like the best feeling in the world, like, ever. Sad part is that due to its length, apparently it's going to be cut down for a wide release. That's what I heard. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I heard. And so if that's true, I refuse to see it in theaters when it comes out because it's not going to be in its intended length. So yeah, I'm just going to have to wait for Blu-ray. I'm going to give this film 4.5 out of 5 stars. I not only implore you to see it, but see it with your family, because this is a family event. Thank you very much for your time. Have an awesome day.